Mistress of deception and
Let's go, baby.
Is your
you are more
sacrifice.
powerful than he can
Humanity
imagine.
has outstayed its welcome. The dead shall inherit the earth. Listen to the sound of my voice.
Oh, there it is.
We should have known that the ASP was in place. If we were going to bring it down, we'd need to disable his shield and find a rocket launcher. Hendricks had a bad feeling about this. He wasn't the only one. I knew we shouldn't be there.
Go, Hendrix. Don't have all day, baby.
Coalescence. Enhance yourself for a better tomorrow. They'd been the forefront of technology, always wanting to improve the individual, the future of you.
What happened? What went wrong?
The Coalescence disaster happened. Virus 6115 spread throughout Singapore and strains popped up all over the world. Governments built these quarantine zones to house the undead, a way for the populace to ignore what was happening. 10 years on, and it had worked. We put it out of mind.
Hendrix.
Ignorance was bliss.
Open the door. Hendrix.
What
Ew.
was so special about this operation?
It was supposed to be by the books. 5 years after our cybernetic augmentations, Hendrix and I were a well-oiled machine. Quarantine sweeps, recon, search and rescue. It's just what dead killers do. But we'd never been sent after one of our own before. John Taylor's systems had gone quiet. With our direct neural interface, we're hardwired into Winslow Accord servers. Observation knew if you were dead or alive. For Taylor to be neither, that was unusual. We located an EMF source and uploaded it to Central. It was a 54 immortal audio log, detailing unusual activity coming from the server room at the lowest level of the building. It couldn't have been more than a week old, probably why Taylor's team had been sent to investigate. Hendricks activated a recon drone to scan for life. We picked up a signal coming from far below. As we stood there in the atrium, I felt like Alice. And we were about to jump down the rabbit hole. Our drone picked up activity ahead. We should have known we weren't alone down here. When man fled the virus, they left behind thousands of active robots. Machinery abandoned with one directive: kill the dead. Years later, they're still killing. But with decrepit programming, somehow humans had been added to their kill list, indistinguishable from our brainless counterparts. The strange behavior was observed in multiple quarantine zones. Another nuisance for us to deal with while on recon. We moved on.
I think overall this mod is faster than the campaign. The actual campaign, that is. Okay.
We reached the silo's floor, but the signal came from lower still, below coalescence.
Did you have any inkling of what waited for you?
No. In hindsight, we should have put it together. But the fact of the matter, that day was supposed to be like any other.
And also the checkpoint.
did you find below Coalescence?
A CIA black project. Project Corvus.
Okay.
Unknown to the world, and unknown to most people in the know. As off the record as it got. A redacted footnote in Langley's history book. Part of me wishes we just turned back.
Why?
It would have been easier. For me. For Hendrix. For the world.
Is it such a bad thing? To want to be blissfully ignorant in the face of daunting adversity?
We didn't have a choice.
Those who find fate thrust upon them rarely do. The human testing lab.
Okay. Okay, they suddenly spawned. That's nice. Cool game. No, this is a really good section. Like, just suddenly spawn, right? Without any notice. Pretty cool. Open now.
When you found the server room, did you have any idea what you would uncover?
We couldn't have known. What we found was... We found Sebastian Diaz. One of Taylor's. Another dead killer. Our friend. He'd linked himself to the CIA server, connected directly with the Winslow Accord systems. He was deactivating defenses for the undead quarantine zones all over the world. The massive walls containing the spread, keeping us from the undead. Deactivating the defenses would let the flesh-eating hordes loose upon the living. It would end humanity. We had to stop him. The only way to stop him now is by destroying the server.
Slow. Okay. I'm never gonna beat this time. Thing. Given many fights here take long, because you kill all the zombies, they spawn in waves. I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. I made it.
All right, Salim. I told you how this began. Now tell me why. How do I stop Deimos if I'm dead?
Your body is dead, but your mind remains alive. I'm connected through your direct neural interface in your subconscious. To save humanity, you must open the portal. With your body gone, the only way to do this is to train your mind.
Train my mind.
Relive the events preceding your last. Only then can you alter them, change them.
This... Now this is insane.
Let me show you. Think back to when you first met Taylor. Think back to 2065. You're on a train.
The raid. There was a Catardist terrorist enclave. What are these drops I keep seeing? I saw them in Coalescence too.
It is your mind trying to help you through your memories. Weapons, abilities, powers. Use them again, but they may offer you a temporary advantage. Where did Diaz take you next?
We still have to get to the factory entrance.
Please. RNG is bad.
The entrance was locked. We had to destroy a generator to get it open. That was around the corner, with more dead standing in our way. I had an arsenal in front of me, but Diaz made it clear. He told me to run point on the ground. He was curious to see me think on my feet.
In a way, he was acting as your training.
Diaz wanted me to earn the name Dead Killer. And there's really only one way you can do that. I had support that day, but when you're out there in the real world, you're on your own. No backup, no reinforcements. Just you and the undead. I'd show him I was worthy of the name. The Catardist base of operations was just ahead. Once we were inside, we'd be able to figure out what they were planning.
I'm dead. Yeah. Way too many. Way too many.
The Catardist base of operations was just ahead. Once we were inside, we'd be able to figure out what they were planning.
Okay, how am I supposed to get through that? That's like way too many.
The Catardist base of operations was just ahead. Once we were inside, we'd be able to figure out what they were planning.
Okay. Thank you for not getting hit at all while I shot like 20,000 times at your face.
The Cotarda's base of operations was just ahead. Once we were inside, we'd be able to figure
Okay,
out
I guess
what
that
they-
works. Nice. Again? Like, what the fuck? Okay, no, just don't fly. Just don't fly. You know, just get stuck against a zombie. Oh yeah, just spawn me here. That's nice. Inside kill. Damn it all. I'm about to quit this run. I'm enjoying it for now. That was bad.
Dr. Salim, what's happening? I can't. I can't. I don't. This guy didn't mess around. He had DNI just like us. He was hijacking any robotics he could, sending them after us.
What happened when you caught him?
Our mark was bleeding out. The tunnel.
Don't. I hate zombies because when they attack you, you like go down for no reason. Nice. But he got hit as well. Okay, apparently that's the thing. Fire it again. You like literally insta die. Yeah, that's bad. Okay, what if I drop a grenade in the cutscene? Nice, that worked. Cops card. Want that weapon?
The Catardus group had planted a biochem.
Good. You didn't even need my push to the final memory. You can...
Please.
No. No. I remember this place. What are they doing to me? Dr. Salim, what am I seeing? Taylor? Why can't I move?
You must let this go. Stay with me.
Yo, what's up,
Relax.
lunatic? How you doing?
Come back to me. Come back to the void. Can you hear me? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm back. I'm ready to continue.
Good. Now that you've begun conditioning, let's return to 2070. After Coalescence collapsed, you were trapped in Singapore.
With quarantine zones unlocked all over the world, we couldn't raise WA command. If we were going to escape, we had to improvise. We turned to the 54 Immortals. They were dangerous,
Game provocation.
but they were no enemy of
I
ours.
think the shortest
The
mission
groups trusted them?
What
Insane
choice
any
did we have?
percent. Don't know
If
if
we
it's
wanted
longer or
us-
shorter in
We had to go through the
Nightmares.
We had to go through the Immortals. Getting in was easy. Getting out would be. I don't know how the undead got in. A forgotten open gate. A child's mistake. A poorly nailed board over a window. It didn't matter. It was spreading fast. We were already outnumbered 20 to 1. The remaining humans scrambling away. Locked in their homes.
Rip.
We heard that familiar screech. Parasites, mutated creatures born out of 6115 were flying towards us.
Fuck. Just got a good weapon as well. I don't see the flying bitches though. I need to kill those first. Those do a lot of damage. Yeah. Let's not go though. No.
With the shipping yard clear,
No. God damn it. Just take the weapon, dude.
with the shipping yard cleared, Cloud Mountain was just ahead. The server room at the top. We had a long line ahead of us.
Finally, I'm safe. It.
happened in the server room?
By the time we got out of the central server. Hendricks had pulled all the data he could. I hope it was
Okay.
enough. Our pickup was in position. This time.
This wraith telling you. It was
Was
like the
it
malfunctioning robots
mission
you
node,
found
was it?
in different
That's-
quarantine zones. The kind targeting anything and everything as an enemy.
I thought,
Just like that,
I don't think
except on a much larger, more deadly scale.
so. At
And
least
this one was very interested in us. Command had an exit route, extraction set beyond the swamps. If we crossed the super trees, there were shipping docks where we could commandeer an airboat. It's easier said than done. Between the flesh eaters and that wraith eyeing us, a super tree.
Oh, this is really hard in this mode.
We had to haul ass.
I had a lot of
Stay
trouble with this
But
during
they
my
weren't our only
playthrough.
concern. Winslow Accord picked up chatter ahead. Apparently, we weren't the only humans using the docks to escape.
Come on.
The super tree was collapsing. The only safe route to the docks was up.
Shit.
Chatter confirmed that
Shit.
54 immortals were scrambling to get out of the biomes through the swamps.
Okay. Didn't want to do that, but
From the sound of it, they wanted us dead as much as the flesh eaters did. look like we were jumping from one bad situation into another.
This is definitely not a weapon I want.
Hendricks commandeered an airboat and set the autopilot. We had undead on our ass, and more 54I ahead. And that rogue wraith wasn't done with us yet.
Yes, we did escape.
We were getting out soon.
What about Taylor? What did Hendricks learn from the server?
Nothing. It had been wet. Taylor was in the wind. And the virus, 6115, wouldn't stop this time. The Winslow Accord and CDP had been thrown into chaos. We'd lost Hong Kong, Berlin, and Cairo. And it was just getting started. What would come next? How the world would change? There was no way to be ready for that. Five years. 5 long, dark
Yes.
years.
Okay. I
Opening
think
the
this mode
quarantine
is gonna be
zones did
faster.
exactly as we feared. And by 2075, what was a contained situation gave
It's
way.
just easier to evade zombies than
Humanity's numbers
fight with
had been
guns.
reduced to a few hundred mil scattered across the globe. The undead had risen to 7 billion. Taylor was in the wind, a faded reminder of our inability to stop Armageddon. There was still a Winslow Accord kill-on-sight ordinance in place, but he was a distant memory, until the aquifers. We were on a routine bombing run outside Cairo. Our orders were to bomb the dead into the next life. Our target was a Catardus colony. They'd taken over a refinery. It was a well-armed facility protecting them from the dead they worshipped. Top priority was to cut off their comms and leave them in the dark. But first, we had to clear out their defenses. This was a routine sweep. Every time another sympathizer colony sprouted up, we'd squash it back down. As far as we were concerned, we were doing the world a favor.
Damn it.
We moved on the array, but the undead sympathizers weren't going down without a fight. Our support detail needed a few moments to disable the array. Lucky for me, I had more hostiles to keep me occupied.
Come on, Kane. Hurry up, bitch.
Disabling the comms would take some time. Our support detail dealt with that. I dealt with reinforcements.
Well, I'm not gonna need a weapon.
The station disabled, we had to get back to our bird.
Fuck.
The array was ahead. Bring it down, we'd be one step closer to eradicating this colony.
Shit, I didn't open the shit. I'm stupid. Stop fucking around, please.
comms disabled, we needed to get back in the air. With their comms jammed, the next step was to breach the control room to take back the facility. There was access ahead. I just needed to get through the flooded room in front of me. Our support detail insisted on coming with.
When you were swimming, something went wrong.
Our D&I... There was a malfunction.
What did you see?
I saw... I was drowning. I thought I heard...
This is not your time. Get back up. Do not trust him. Everything is not what it seems.
What did you hear?
Nothing. I couldn't make it out.
Get up.
Then I woke up. Someone pulled me out of the water. Someone saved me.
Saved you.
A guardian angel. Someone watching over me. My support detail. She got through somehow and pulled me out. She brought me back from the brink. She said it wasn't my time. My work wasn't done. I had to stop Taylor. I don't know how she knew. It didn't make any sense. We prepped to breach, but it turns out our enemies planned ahead. The explosion blocked our path. We had to double back. It caught us off guard. But the noise also caught the undead's attention. We regrouped with our allies. That's Egyptian Army Lieutenant Ziad Khalil, friend of ours. He was durable, seasoned. He defended his home through undead wars. He wouldn't go down without a fight.
What was the plan?
Khalil would move on control from the exterior. I'd sweep the dead from the air. Our guardian angel accompanied me. She told me the answer to finding Taylor was on this refinery. Why she thought that. How she knew that. It was surreal.
Come on.
Khalil took the control room.
Nee. These rats.
Moretti was just below us. If we're gonna get him, we'd need to take a shortcut.
Shortcut.
A leap of faith.
Any weapons? Weapon drops? Anyone? Feel free to drop some weapons. Okay, that's all fine.
Listen to her. Trust her. Find Taylor.
Trying to survive.
How was Hendrix coping? You cornered.
That was a good section.
I did our job.
This bishop that Moretti mentioned,
Damien Bishop, the man who found the cure. A vaccination to make 6115 victims human.
Yes.
a
Hey.
cure. Did it work?
It should have. Something was blocking it. Bishop had this theory. He believed somewhere there was an undead brain. A single creature controlling them as a collective hive. He believed that it somehow blocked the cure. We met him in 2065 when he made the breakthrough. News traveled fast. He and a few others were kidnapped in Ethiopia. It was a joint op with Taylor's team. We were to extract Bishop from a base overrun by the dead. With the dead crawling all over, we needed a distraction. Something to keep the flesh eaters occupied so we could grab Bishop. We weren't dead killers yet, so we had to be a little more creative. And lucky for us, there were plenty of NRC birds in the sky, and the NRC's dead system still worked. Laser cannons built to auto-target any hostile aircraft.
So you created the diversion.
And Taylor's team prepped extraction. Unfortunately, it seemed our cover wouldn't last as long as we hoped. The remaining NRC noticed the radio silence from air traffic control and had sent soldiers to investigate. Command set exfil for a satellite station off base. We reset the dead system to target one of the automated planes circling above. Turns out the undead have a thing for giant explosions, like moths drawn to a porch lamp. And all we had to do was turn on the lights. Unfortunately, we couldn't exactly control the landing. Hendricks alerted Taylor the bird was down and the diversion in play. We took out the NRC and moved. Bishop was being held underground in the security station across the tarmac. Hendricks ordered weapons down. The base was crawling with NRC soldiers and undead. No need to draw any. We crossed the tarmac. The tunnel ahead led to the security station.
Hello. Bye. Okay, now I gotta press spacebar 20. Not 20, more like 50. More like 50,000.
Hendricks took out the guards. I hacked into the system to find Bishop.
Why were there NRC still at the base? It was being overrun.
They needed the cure. They kidnapped Bishop's whole team and would do whatever it took to get their hands on it. They'd torture these researchers till the dead broke down the door and ripped them all to shreds if it meant they could save their people. It wasn't personal. It was self-preservation. With the secret out about Bishop's discovery, he'd become the most wanted man in the world. The NRC were just the first to grab him. It was every country for itself. Why do you think we were there? Winslow Court wanted the same thing the NRC did.
You can't rationalize anything when you're put up against the wall.
Nothing about this was rational. It was instinctual, animalistic, survival. He had been escorted to an interrogation room. We had to hurry. Behind us was an undead army. Once one got a whiff, the others would come running.
Top route for the win.
Hendricks told Bishop who we were and that we had to move. But Bishop refused to leave without the other researchers. His friends. Our instructions were specific. Bishop was our priority. We didn't like it. But Bishop refused to leave without them.
It sounds like you were taking an awful risk.
He said for the cure to work, he needed them. They weren't expendable. Technically, we were.
In a way, you and the NRC were not so different in what you wanted and how far you were willing to go.
Our method was different. Our reasoning was not. No one wants to sacrifice themselves to save the world. But you like to think if the moment came, you'd have it in you.
Who was inside the cell?
Lieutenant Zied Khalil, member of the Egyptian army. Back in '65, he was a guard assigned to Bishop's research station.
Come on, guys.
This was how we met. Hendricks cut him down and notified Taylor we were freeing the other hostages. Taylor said we didn't have the time. The base was swarming with additional NRC forces. They weren't letting their prize go that easily. There was a tunnel full of hostile soldiers between us and our exit. A cargo elevator ahead was the only way to the surface. No telling how close the dead were behind us. The remaining NRC forces were waiting for us above. They weren't about to let their prize prisoner go. If it meant getting the cure and saving their families, they were willing to die for it. And they weren't the only ones. We'd never seen dead killers in action before. To us, it was a spectacle. To them, it was just another day in the life. Wait a minute.
Do not be deceived by his lies. Remember your past. Remember when you first met John Taylor. Remember the truth.
Wait, this is wrong. This can't be real. I told you I met Taylor in Zurich during the 2065 Catardist Uprising, after I became a dead killer. But here I am with Taylor. And my limbs haven't been replaced yet. I'm still human. Why did you tell me that the first time I met Taylor was Zurich?
Focus. You need to complete this memory. What was Taylor's plan?
We were still on for exfil. But first, we had to blow the bridge. We followed Diaz. Both undead and NRC forces were converging on our position.
Come on. Hold down already. Damn it. Because I have no dialogue. Because there's no dialogue in this mode. Nice checkpoint game. I have no audio cue when I'm supposed to shoot stuff.
Paul grabbed us after the hangar. She was to take us to Moretti, so we could blow the bridge.
Okay.
After the bridge, we were forced inside a comm center. Moretti took point. The rendezvous with Taylor was an APC garage just ahead.
I killed him. I'm killing you through the glass.
We could hear the undead screaming towards us. But that wasn't all. A robot horde was moving in. And Taylor would need some time to get the door open.
You were forced into the garage. What happened there?
Hendricks wanted to go back and get the other hostages. Taylor said Bishop was priority. After all, he had the cure. The rest were just collateral.
What did Taylor do?
He volunteered to take his team to get the others. We were to take Khalil and Bishop to exfil. We got on the APC. Bishop was the most important man in the world right now.
Look at that lag.
We had to get him to exfil if it killed us.
Ready? Have to be all the way over there. Cool. Go.
The APC stalled on us. Hendricks took a minute to get going. The undead robots life were crawling over us. We came in too fast. The APC spun out and crashed. Hendricks moved Bishop to
Okay,
position.
almost at the end.
The drone evac was inbound. Once secured in the drop pod, it would return to collect. We just needed to hold back the horde.
What happened?
Okay, last mission.
That was the day you met Bishop, the man who found the cure, before he died at the Cairo aquifers. Moretti told you to find him.
On Moretti's instruction, we sought him out. We told him what we knew, which at the time was just a name, Deimos. He didn't know much, just that Deimos was responsible for the outbreak, and that a safe house in Singapore had a dossier on the guy. So we returned to Singapore. Little did we know, Gojulan had taken the city, and somehow gotten the undead to obey her. If we were gonna get to the safe house,
Okay, vengeance is like around the halfway point. In this run. I see our. I see. Yeah.
these scavengers were well equipped. I suppose that's what you get when you prey on your fellow man. We made quick work of them. Hendricks took point down the alley. From the sounds of it, the dead knew we were coming. Clearly, Singapore was happy to have us back in town.
Come on, Hendricks. Hey.
Overwatch confirmed the vultures were converging on the safe house. Civilians spotted on site. We didn't know if we could get through without additional collateral damage. The scavengers began realizing they weren't the only humans in the area. It was a matter of time before Gojulan knew we were here.
Oh fuck, it's one of those flying things. Does do so much damage. Yo, LPG, thank you for the
scavengers
host.
began realizing they weren't the only
Okay,
humans in the
flying
area.
stuff.
It was a matter of time before Gojulan knew we were here.
Where are they? Where
Safe
are
house
they?
was
No!
beyond the
I hate you guys so
guardians
much.
were dead. They smelled us.
I guess it's all of them. It's a kill. supposed to go down here? But I need to kill all of them. Those garages explode. Come on. Hello?
Before Hendrix could take him out, the scavenger alerted Gojulan. She knew we were here. Reinforcements were moving
You want
on the
Black Ops
checkpoint
3
nearby,
badly.
along with more dead.
I mean, I can recommend it. Not gonna lie. It's definitely a recommendable game. Yeah, this is the zombie. Like, there's two campaigns. One with the regular story and one with the zombie story. Okay. Nice. Oh, no, you just have to do it all over again. It's not like a minute lost or something. Not at all. I'm gonna blow it up myself. Okay, or not. No. Bad dragonflies things. Damn it! I don't want to die anymore. Yo, that snipe though. Oops. I lost like 3 minutes or something. Review section. Okay, they can hit me up here, that's nice. Also the vehicle's on fire. Get rid of the technical.
malfunctioning ASP heard the commotion and joined the party. We needed to find a rocket launcher.
Dude. No, that's not. No, no. What the fuck? I was like not even close to dying, and all of a sudden I was dead. Good meme.
A malfunctioning ASP heard the commotion and joined the party. We needed to find a rocket launcher.
Yeah, those rockets do a shit ton of damage. It's just certain things that do a lot of damage. I actually like this story more than the other one. Like, the zombie story is more interesting than the regular campaign story.
The vultures beat us there, set fire to the facility. Bourjulan announced herself over a PA. She was inside, and she had a special guest waiting for us.
All the zombies, oh my god. Yep. Okay. Congrats on World's record, thank you, Boxy. Now I'm going for the other one. Then I'll be the master of those fireflies do so much damage. Even before I have to do it all over again. No, okay, well that was a really good spot. What do you call it? Checkpoints. Fucking die, guys. I can't reach him out there. Oh, fuck this weapon, seriously. You know, automatic weapon. Close to it, yeah. Yo, more fireflies. More like fire dies. Dude, fuck off. There we go.
We cleared the plaza.
Yeah, this mission is way harder on zombie modes. Go away.
Who was in the panic room?
After the aquifers, we certainly hadn't expected to see Kane again, let alone here. She wanted the same thing we did. The data drive on Deimos. Better yet, she knew where it was. It was moved from the safe house to a CIA black station in the quarantine zone.
Did she say
Almost
that
followed
Leon
4
was
times.
trying to kill her?
Oh
It was
boy.
also Julan was a puppet of Deimos, and Deimos wanted Kane dead. Guess he didn't like her very much.
Did you trust her?
No, not yet. Our guard was up, but if she could get us to the black station, it was worth a shot.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. Nice slide. That booster slide was like not even a slide. Chris Red.
We're picking up. The superstorm could hit at any moment. Good thing we grabbed those spike anchors. We were gonna need them.
No! Why, game? Not again! Why? No! Finally. Why?
Wait on the drum. Once it did its part, we moved it. The missiles weren't effective. Wind too strong. And now that ocean liner looked like it was about to rip free. That thing would pull.
Yeah,
out the
basically.
dock.
It's another
Data drive
storyline,
with it.
folksy.
Hendricks said
Another
fuck it.
storyline
We were built
with
to kill the
zombies
dead.
instead of
No
regular
reason to
people.
switch it up now.
Whoopsie. There we go. Think we cool? I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Yo, shoutouts to starting one way over here and not hitting any checkpoints in the meantime. Okay, they can't reach me up here apparently. That's cool. Good to know. Nice. There's Hendrix. I haven't played zombies yet. LPG. Although this mode is really fun, but frustrating sometimes. Yo.
We secured the first part of the drive and uploaded the information to Kane. Hendrix moved to sweep the wheelhouse. The howling wind told us we had to hit it fast and quick.
Yeah, they kinda really are. Okay.
With the dead cleared out, we moved toward our...
Cleared out. I just left like 90% behind. But yeah, cleared out totally. No. I'm dead. And that again. Oh, here I'm totally dead. I have no idea where to go. I'm dead everywhere. I'm dead everywhere. Tops 2 for the Wii U, 25 bucks. What a meme. What a meme.
With their comms scrambled, we had one less nuisance to deal with at the Black Station. Now to get the drive and get the hell out of this shithole.
You couldn't take being here, could you? You felt haunted coming back to this city.
The feeling had latched onto me at the safe house. Like I was being watched. Something had their eyes on me.
Something, not someone.
And I just felt something pulling me, guiding me. I couldn't shake it. Our rendezvous with Kane was just ahead. By the time we rendezvoused with Kane, the dead were crawling all over the street.
What was Kane's plan?
Hit him in the gullet, then bag and tag. Gotta admit, the girl wasn't afraid of a fight. She seemed to welcome it, relish it.
Like yourself.
Like a berserker. Like a dead killer.
Black strats. Double black strats. Rip. Oh, insta kill. I don't get the joke. My English is not good enough for that joke. Sorry, LPG. I'm sure it was very funny. But what does it have to do with relishing something? I'm probably just being stupid. Oh, radish is a hot dog topic. Oh, I didn't know. Well, thank you for enlightening me.
Why didn't you tell me? You created Project Corvus, wrote the report. You pulled me along like you had no clue what I was talking about.
If I had told you, the impact would not have been the same. You know that. That you could not recall is no fault of mine.
After the Black Station, we had to find you. Find out what you knew.
I was in Cairo at the time. Your friend, Khalil.
He brought you to Ramsey Station, humanity's last holdout in Egypt. We knew who Deimos was, where he was from.
That sounds like a plan,
We
dude.
didn't know why. He'd taken over the world, but to do what? To find out why, we had to talk to you.
It's only a little over half a year away before we finally meet up in real life. Well then, go buy it.
The pieces were coming together.
Your computer is
Fire
probably not good enough to handle
6115,
it.
Taylor's team, the undead, it all came back to Deimos. All we needed was you. Hendrix was unhinged. The idea his friends betrayed mankind to help a demigod. The concept alone was insane, let alone his friends' involvement. Cain was in it to the end. By now, she was as obsessed with stopping Deimos as we were. We weren't ready for Cairo, no matter what we thought. This place. If there was ever a place that was hell on Earth, this was it. It wasn't just the city. The entirety of northern Africa had fallen to the undead. The walls were covered with memories of the dead, those taken by 6115, lost to this wasteland, the desert for the undead. It was the last place on Earth you'd want to be, but you chose to hide there. Why?
For that very reason, I hoped no one would come for me.
Why? What were you running from?
From what you sought, Deimos.
Khalil was
Deimos.
waiting. He was holding you in an interrogation room.
How was Khalil? Happy to see you.
Yo,
wasn't a
SX with the
As far as he
hose.
was concerned, we owed him one for grabbing you.
SX is
More than a
Bay,
few
and I
men
hope he
gave
has
their lives to
internet
bring you
soon,
in.
so we can actually
He hoped
talk,
it was worth it.
instead of me
He was
thanking him for the
angry.
host like
He was
once a
tired.
week.
Tired of fighting a losing battle. Khalil was a realist. He'd fight to the death for country. But he knew what was coming.
And what was coming?
Extinction. The undead changed everything. The NRC were hit first and hardest. We saw that in Ethiopia. The damage done by the dead didn't even take into account what the water wars did. When the continent dried up and the Nile River Coalition took war to Egypt over the Nile, the last water supply. They were so busy fighting they didn't realize it too had dried up. But the rise of the undead? How do you fight an enemy that doesn't need water? Khalil's rage wasn't misplaced. It wasn't personal. He was just barely holding on.
Keep holding on.
What did you hope to learn from speaking to me?
How to stop Deimos. Everyone has a weakness. The whole base was on edge.
Running this game has actually
In the
been really
air.
fun, but
The dead were moving.
I don't think I want to
Ramses.
put more effort
An
into
assault
it.
was imminent. Khalil didn't know how much time we had with you. Hendrix demanded to know why we weren't informed.
How did Khalil respond to his anger?
WA command was down. How was he meant to get his message through? Besides, they still had their dead system. They used to knock enemy aircraft out of the sky, but now they were used to eviscerate the undead. If any came too close, the laser cannons would take them out. Khalil led us to interrogation. He warned us our time was limited. No telling when the dead might attack. But if we could get answers out of you, maybe we could find a way to fight back.
I miss SX's fire red screams. Those were the best. Oh, those were amazing. Hello? I am literally pressing F.
You certainly weren't too happy to see us. We needed you to be willing to talk. The assault on Ramses was beginning. The base was about to be overrun. We owed Khalil that favor.
Taking a break from SMS, about time. Okay, I guess you won't die. Can I also not have a sniper, please? Don't really want to.
We weren't ready for the station assault. I don't know how the dead got in. Maybe an abandoned tunnel, an infected civilian, or maybe the vultures let them through. But at the end of the day, it didn't matter. Egyptian army came over comms. They'd never seen a
You literally can't do banana clips.
If we had any chance to stop them, we needed to reinforce the eastern checkpoint, a narrow passageway the dead would need to traverse to reach Ramses. Cairo. She was a city on fire, except for the Egyptian army and a smattering of civilians hidden away. She'd fallen to the dead. Khalil didn't say it, but I could hear it in his voice. He knew this was the last stand. If they lost this battle, they'd lose the city.
We rise and fall.
What was Khalil's plan?
The undead were moving on the eastern checkpoint. A clear shot at Ramsey Station. The Egyptian army had rigged explosives below the street, but there were a few support columns we would need to take out first. We had the spike launcher for that.
You talked of his desperation, his total acknowledgement of futility. Yet here he was, staying and fighting.
What else was he going to do? If it wasn't today, it was tomorrow, or the day after that. We lost the war. The moment Diaz opened the quarantine zones. The moment Deimos entered our dimension. One way or another, death was coming for us all. But while we still could, we would
What
fight.
about...
And right now,
Oh, Galaxy?
checkpoint to defend.
Casual? Or learning
It was
some
a simple,
strats?
straightforward plan. Except...
So casual. Fine. I need kind of a better weapon drop. Okay, okay. Fuck. I'm fucked. Oh, there's some ammo. Okay, there's ammo at least. Yay, more ammo. Can we also like get a better weapon? Is that impossible? I mean, they look cool, but they're pretty bad. Okay, nice. No. Okay, nice. Nee. I have never played Advanced Warfare. I remember the 1887 Akimbo pre-nerf Modern Warfare 2 days though.
We detonated the last support column. We had to get back behind the wall so we could blow the street.
Yo.
Our triggerman got hit.
I guess I
Get up there and
was too early. I was too fast. Nah, fuck it actually. Fuck the magic box. Yeah, A12 and P90 dual wield. So realistic. No ammo. That's kind of the problem though, isn't it? Welp. Drop. No. Drop something. No. What the fuck? What's even happening? What was that, dude? Oh my god, that was way too funny.
I gave Hendrix a hand opening the VTOL hatch. I heard screams.
Press F. Yes. Yo, can I get a better weapon though? Thank you. this was slow. Fuck off, dudes! Do it all over again. What? I don't even know who's with me anymore. No, you're not with me. You die. Yo, this weapon is strong as fuck. Not gonna lie. Like a few bursts and then boom. Defenses are down. Go down. Okay. Nice miss. How is he still not out of... I don't understand what's going on. I'll take it. I'm gonna lose a lot of time here though. No. Bad things. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, that actually worked. Good meme. Run, baby, run. No, not here again. Come on, man. I just escaped from that situation and I have to do it all over again. Few hours. I don't know what time it is. Hello? Okay, I guess no ammo. What the fuck? Cute. Please die. Okay, that's an invisible wall. Oh man. Come on. Okay. I said okay. Don't kill me when I say okay. That is not appreciated. How many shots does this thing take? Oh my god. Yo, what's up, Yella? No way. Are you for real? Are you for real? Are you actually for real right now? Nice miss. You need a job. I'm dead again. Dude, fuck this. I'm losing all my time. Why has this got to be so ridiculously hard? Oh, no ammo. Oh, good one. How did that miss exactly? How did I have no? I just refilled my ammo. Like, what the fuck is even going on right now? Ugh, it's dead. Finally. Finally.
We cleared the plaza, but something was wrong. Nothing. And that... This is wrong. This is all wrong. You said opening the gateway would save humanity. It was the only way to defeat Deimos and send him back to Malum. But opening the gateway would let the forces of evil through, allow them to conquer Earth, enslave us. Wait, we didn't meet.
This is even worse than my
That
other
didn't
speedrun.
happen. You're feeding me false memories.
Be careful, my child.
But still were.
Tread lightly, or you are liable to offend me.
We contacted Khalil, inquired about you. He said you were dead. You died some time ago. I saw you die. When I was with Hall, inside her mind, she showed me the truth. Who are you really, Doctor? Deimos was going to open the gate.
What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I actually doing? Don't even know what I'm doing. Good shot.
I'd interfaced before. I knew how it worked. It's a memory retrieval, an info dump, a lethal procedure. But this was different. She begged me to do it.
Shut up,
Interfacing
Discord.
with someone is
Shut up.
opening a
Discord!
portal to their mind,
Shut up.
their darkest thoughts and desires. But this was her deep subconscious. This wasn't supposed to happen.
Because the deep subconscious is more than that. It is the gateway, the portal to Malum. The subconscious hides your fears, your doubts. It's the most primal version of you. It's what you run from. And by running, you persevere in life. But what if you embrace the subconscious? How do you think I opened the gateway?
But
So what time is
you
it right
said to
now?
open the gateway, I had to relive my memories.
No. I told you to take me to the start of your journey. The journey into the depths of your...
Okay, so that's like 1 more hour. Still Fallout 4 if I'm lucky.
Hall told me that she had no idea what they were getting into, but they had to follow standard operating procedure, which meant locking down the site. And interfacing with the location's primary systems in the server room below.
Nee, nee, nee. Oh, so close.
The world began to fall apart. We heard his voice. Deimos.
Listen to the sound of my voice. I will have my army and my kingdom. All that remains is her sacrifice.
He was trying to consume her, and he wasn't about to let me stop him.
Wait. What? What? I was actually too fast for the game. Dude, nice.
Her mind was fracturing, stretched between our dimension and his. She
Dude,
warned me to turn
nice.
back, to let Deimos take her. I told her I'd stay with her. I'd see it to the end. I asked her what happened
Badass.
after coalescence.
You were deep within her subconscious, at the threshold of another dimension. You seemed to embrace the journey.
You think I wasn't scared? I was terrified. There was no way to make up for what I had done. But I had to try.
Probably yes, LPG.
From the moment she was possessed,
Discord, shut up. Always when I close Discord, no one ever talks, and when I forget to close it, everyone always. Under 2 speedruns tonight, dude, just do it. Just do it.
we were in Foy. I didn't just see fear in Sarah's eyes anymore. I saw admiration. The longer I stayed, the stronger she became. The more she actually believed she had a chance. She told me to follow her. There was something she wanted me to see. Something she wanted to tell me.
The game is confused as fuck. It still put the marker over there, like 2 kilometers away. The game is so confused right now. I am too fast for the game. And Skype, of course. All the chatting
There was a chapel
programs
ahead of us.
ruining my
Paul
VODs.
told me to follow her.
Okay, no, this is totally fair. What?
There was a chapel ahead of us. Paul told me to follow her there. But to get to Hall, we had to get through the tiger.
Well, the tiger tank isn't exactly my problem right now. Here you go. What? Did I actually just make that? Wow. No, don't die. Please, no diary now. Stop. Okay, close the door. Okay, thank you.
I found her in the chapel. I tried to approach her. But Deimos had other ideas. He was desperate to separate us and evict me from her mind. He wanted her, and I was getting in his way.
Okay, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea.
No, Sarah couldn't.
The aquifers. Sarah told me this was their fortress in the sand. Their FOB for years. Deimos couldn't access the intelligence at the Singapore Black Station. He couldn't locate you, so they hid here, waiting for their moment. She took me there. There's something I don't get. You made this happen. You've pushed for the annihilation of Earth. But Deimos wasn't using you. You weren't his puppet. What's in this for you? Why are you doing this? Are you an undead sympathizer?
No, my child. Dr. Salim was not a sympathizer. He was so much less.
Spoiler, Dr. Salim is
He
Deimos.
was so much more insignificant than that.
Was? Wait. What do you mean, was?
I must say, I'm impressed with how delusional you've become. You had completely forgotten this memory.
They found you. They tortured you for information. But this doesn't make any sense. You were an ally. You enabled him, freed him.
Dr. Salim was no ally. He was a tool. An instrument I enabled. He was a blind idealist believing he could make the world a better place. That I could save humanity, that he could save humanity. He thought I'd found him to thank him. Me. A god. Thank a mortal. I found him to seize power from him.
No.
Even now you still hide from the truth. Corvus had been destroyed in Singapore. I needed it to open the gateway. That was why I had kept Salim alive. He worked with a colleague, Kruger. And they built me a new Corvus at Coalescence headquarters in Zurich. One which I could use to open the gateway. So I had no further need for the doctor.
Backstrats. Oops. Yeah, can I finally shoot your bitch ass?
You wouldn't give up. You wouldn't let me have her.
If she offered herself, she'd give you what you wanted. The only way to deny you was to
You
kill her.
denied me my prize. It was time to send you back to your world. You must know how this ends. This ends with your sacrifice. But now I have
Spooky shit.
You know how this ends. You're like the rest of them. Diaz, Moretti, Hall, Taylor.
Okay, 2 more
I
levels.
flow through your veins, slowly grasping control. But you're
This is
stronger
bad.
than I anticipated.
We should have been sub
Your
340.
resistance is greater. But this only makes you all the better for my needs.
But yeah, only because of that one fight in Rise and Fall. That was just awful, the rest is
You
pretty
think I'll
solid.
help you? After all this?
What real choice do you have in the matter? You're the pawn in my game.
I'm not about to hand over humanity, but I'll humor you. Fine. Let's talk about Lotus Towers.
Excuse?
Do as he asks. Give Deimos what he wants. Trust
We
me.
made quick work of how.
One Hendrix.
Once we took the security station and killed the dead system, Cairo air support could move in. Maybe we'd have a chance. Or at least give the people a chance.
And then we were coming for Taylor. We were coming for you.
The security station had gone under lockdown. We found a way through the air ducts ahead. Hendricks
Star
opened
Wars?
the path for us.
Nah.
The delay irritated him, but then he wasn't himself.
Not, I don't know. Not really. Not in my opinion, at least.
I wonder, how did you not know what happened to him? Did you just not see it? Were you so blinded by blissful ignorance?
Droid mates.
Kane set the deads to
The
open.
enemies are literally zombies. Oh yeah, you mean like the robotic things? Yeah, I guess.
I
But
must know what was in your mind that refused to fall in rank like your friends had. Even now I am without answers.
Even the all-powerful and all-knowing are neither all-powerful or all-knowing.
Do you know who I am? Can you comprehend what I have seen? Millions of timelines, universes where the coalescence disaster never happens. Ones where it occurs, but instead of opening the gateway, it gives birth to a new life form. And that's just Earth, let alone the rest of the universe. The very notion that I can achieve such greatness and not control a mortal is insulting.
this game, it depends on the difficulty, but it took me around 6.5 hours casually. On the medium difficulty.
Hendricks was stretched thin. You'd broken him.
I enlightened him, like I did you. Look at the false memories I created for you. I tried to remove your near-death experience in Ethiopia. I added myself to your memory of Ramses. I protected you from what haunted you. I wanted to make you understand my motive.
Right. This war with your sister, Doros? What's it say about you that the only way
Rip.
you can defeat
Rip.
With your sister, Dolos? What's it say? You can defeat her is by enslaving backup.
Don't you dare mock.
Yo, I'm kinda stuck. I'm so dead, dude. Dude, fuck. Really all I gotta say. Guess that's a strat.
John Taylor.
Let them come. Like puppets on strings. What choice do you have, Delos? This is the world you made for yourself.
No. Hendrix. Fucking in that checkpoint.
was gunning for Tower 2. The NRC built
Hello?
an airfield on the roof. It was his way out of Cairo. The
Please.
Egyptian
No, I was so close. All the way over here, of course.
Taylor was gunning for Tower 2. The NRC built an airfield on the roof. It was his way out of Cairo. The Egyptian army moved in to offer support as we moved across the sky bridge.
Dude, nice. Epic boosters.
What happened when you entered Tower 2?
Listen to me. Listen to the sound of my voice.
Almost done though.
I need you to trust me. Let him win. The only way to defeat Deimos is to let him win. You are more powerful than he can imagine. You can still save them. You can still save everyone.
Oh fuck.
I must admit, our humanity has outstayed its welcome. The dead shall
Yes, okay. Last
I
mission.
shall have my army to defeat Donos. Malum shall be mine, and all that remains is your sacrifice, an offering of blood. Follow your path. We relive your final moments and change your fate to a far greater one. Your resistance was strong, but it was a matter of time before you obediently bowed before me, as the rest of your species did. Let us return to Zurich and finish this. I will have my war, and you will bear witness to the end of mankind. With Hendrix as my vehicle.
The city systems had gone haywire. Vehicles, trains, power, anything connected to the grid was now a weapon at your disposal. You used Hendrix' DNI to plug into the system. We could see that from the carnage you unleashed, but we didn't know how bad it was yet. WA Command came over comms. They were experiencing robotic system malfunctions all across Switzerland. And you built yourself a wall of robotics blocking us from coalescence.
Okay, this is one of the hardest parts of the game. Wrist. Man, this thing is my favorite meme. That. Nice pull. I'm fucked. This part is the hardest of all. The best part. What's up? I'll just go Yoda through the middle. Yo, base guy blocking my shots right there. Hello. He's dying. Man, that was close. The worst thing is everything just keeps respawning until you finally kill that last thing. Okay, come on. Come on, dude. Finally got him.
By the time we made it inside, you'd extended beyond Switzerland's grid. You'd seize control
Goddamn,
of
that
WA
fight is annoying.
Command. All remaining robotics protecting the world from the undead were now only loyal to you. You'd done it. It was the beginning of the end of mankind. All that stood between you and domination were the two women in that
And soon that too will be dealt with accordingly.
Oops. Damn that. I thought that was also an entrance in that side, but apparently not.
By the time we made it inside,
Really?
you'd extended beyond Switzerland's
All of
grid.
this again?
You'd seize
I don't even know
control
where to
of
go.
WA Command.
This way?
All remaining robotics protecting the world from the
thank you,
undead
Kay.
were now only loyal to you. You've done it. It was the beginning of the end of mankind. All that stood between you and domination were the two women in that lobby.
And soon that too will be dealt with accordingly.
Based last level, dude.
By the time we made it inside, you'd extended beyond Switzerland's grid. You'd seize control of WA Command. All remaining robotics protecting the world from the undead were now only loyal to you. You'd done it. It was the beginning of the end of mankind. All that stood between you and domination were the two women in that lobby.
And soon that too will be dealt with accordingly.
By
Fuck
the
this-
time we
fuck
made
this
it
last level.
inside, you'd extended beyond Switzerland's
I
grid.
fucked it, I have to
You'd
begin
seize control of
all the way
WA
over again
Command.
every time.
All remaining robotics protecting the world from the undead were now only loyal to you. You've done it.
Probably not even gonna
It
be
was the
my
beginning of
all the
the
time
end of
discontinuous like
mankind.
this.
All that stood between you and domination were the two women in that lobby.
And soon that too will be dealt with accordingly.
You okay, die? Yep, I'm dead again.
By the time we made it inside, you'd extended beyond Switzerland's grid. You'd seize control of WA Command. All remaining robotics protecting the world from the undead were now only loyal to you. You'd done it. It was the beginning of the end
Okay.
of mankind. All that stood
Heat-seeking
between
rocket
you
just
and
missed. That's
domination
nice.
were the two women.
And soon that too will be dealt with accordingly.
By the time we made it inside, you'd extended beyond Switzerland's grid. You'd seize control of WA Command. All remaining robotics protecting the world from the undead were now only loyal to you. You'd done it. It was the beginning of the end of mankind. All that stood between you
This
and
level's really
domination
hard.
were the two women.
And soon that too will be dealt with accordingly.
You know, if fucking
By the time we
you're dead
made
from
it
2
inside,
rocket
you'd
shots
extended
always,
beyond Switzerland's grid.
and
Seize
there's
control
also
of
a
WA
horde of
Command.
zombies following your
All
ass.
remaining robotics protecting the world from the undead were now only loyal to you. You'd done it. It was the beginning of the end of mankind. All that stood between you and domination were the two women in that lobby.
And soon that too will be dealt with accordingly.
By the time we made it inside, you'd extended beyond Switzerland's grid.
Yeah,
You'd seize
that's
control
true.
of WA command.
I mean, why would you
All
wait
remaining robotics
with speedrunning
protecting
it
the
when you can
world
speedrun
from
it
the
immediately?
undead were now only loyal to you. You'd done it. It was the beginning of the end of mankind. All that stood between you and domination were the two women.
Well, rip. I'm a zombie!
By the time we made it inside, you'd extended beyond Switzerland's grid. You'd seize control of WA command. All remaining.
I mean, someone has to be the
protecting
first. I don't
world
understand
from the
what's the whole
undead
stigma against speedrunning a
now
game
only
soon to
loyal
release.
to you.
I honestly don't understand it.
It was the beginning of the end of mankind. All that stood between you and domination were the two women in that room.
And soon that too will be dealt with accordingly.
Okay, no, just not, don't heat seek. Like, just stop
By the
functioning.
time
That's
we made
nice.
it inside, you'd extended beyond Switzerland's grid.
Dude,
You'd seize control of
this is
WA
fucking
command.
ridiculous. This is like the
All
11th time
remaining
I'm
robotics
doing this
protecting
plot.
the world from the undead were now only loyal to you. You'd done it.
Shut up, Skype.
It was the beginning of the end of mankind. All that stood between you and domination were the two women in that room.
And soon that too will be dealt with accordingly.
By the time we made it inside, you'd extended beyond Switzerland's grid. You'd seize control of WA command. All remaining robotics protecting the world from the undead were now only loyal to you. You'd done it. It was the beginning of the end of mankind. All that stood between you and domination were the two women in that lobby.
And soon that too will be dealt with accordingly.
By the time we made it inside,
By the
you'd
time we
extended
made it
beyond
inside.
Switzerland's grid. You'd seize control of WA command. All remaining robotics protecting the world from the undead were now only loyal to you. You'd done it. It was the beginning of the end of mankind. All that stood between you and domination were the two women in that room.
And soon that too will be dealt with accordingly.
Nothing mattered.
By
And
the
before
time we
just
made it
fucking
inside,
can't
you'd
complete the
extended
section
beyond
ever and have to quit
Switzerland's
the
grid.
speedrun
You'd
on the last
seize
level.
control of WA command. All remaining robotics protecting the world from the undead were now only loyal to you. You'd done it. It was the beginning of the end of mankind. All that stood between you and domination were the two women in that lobby.
And soon that too will be dealt with accordingly.
By the time we made it inside, you'd extended beyond Switzerland's grid. You'd seize control of WA command. All remaining robotics protecting the world from the undead were now only loyal to you. You'd done it. It was the beginning of the end of mankind. All that stood between you and domination
This might come in
were the two
handy.
women in that lobby.
And soon that too will be dealt with accordingly.
No! 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 No!
By the time we made it inside, you'd extended beyond Switzerland's grid. You'd seize control of WA command. All remaining robotics protecting the world from the undead were now only loyal to you. You've done it. It was the beginning of the end of mankind. All that stood between you and domination were the two women in that lobby.
And soon that too would be dealt with accordingly.
Yo, let's go. What? Okay, actually make it on top of there. Oh, this. Oh, now it makes a safe one here. After 20,000 times. Yo. Stuck! Dude, nice miss. Dude, I am literally gonna be like plus 11 only because of this stupid level. Ow. Fuck! I started to miss the dialogue. Ready? Easy every time, Kappa. Fuck! Dude, that took me so long and I still have to do the whole other shit as well. I'm gonna be... This is not even gonna sub 4. This is not even gonna sub 4. Oh, I'm missing whatever.
You trapped us in a decontamination room. You released this chemical.
6115. The virus that caused the outbreak in Singapore. And I had enough to wipe out all of Zurich.
You had triggered multiple breaches and containment failures. I interfaced with the system to see how bad the damage was.
And I have to do this whole fucking spacey shit.
What?
And I'm already losing time.
Who's there? Where am I?
This is your new home, my child. This is Malcolm.
Voice. You've spoken to me before.
I am the reason you're...
Deimos? Dolos? Taylor? Is anyone there? Dolos. I recognize these buildings. Why does this place look so strange, yet so
Fuck.
familiar?
Dude, I lost so much time on that bit.
Malcolm is a
Unbelievable.
realm beyond conceptual space and time. It manifests as a reflection of the individual. This is your Malcolm. Follow Taylor. He'll take you to the heart.
Wait, why the ripperoni? Oh, the emotes. You wanted to do the emotes, yet you failed. Reload faster, dude! Okay, it's totally not like I'm all a dead horde of zombies or something. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha.
This cold world is damned and consumed by death. It's outstayed its welcome in a known universe. Father won't be pleased. What better time than now, I suppose?
You think I will let you do that?
Of
Please.
course. You were never particularly good at anything. You were built to kneel. I arrived on Earth with my brother.
So many
I lay
voices.
hidden in shadow. Deimos never knew, but he's a simple creature. He's concerned with revenge, power, violence. He wanted an undead army just so he could kill me. How boring. And I was content to let him think he'd won. So I sat back while he consumed all of Earth.
Cool story, bro.
You realize the futility of your actions? A human cannot kill a god.
But she's no ordinary human. Wherever she goes, I follow. I'm in her head, a part of her.
How could you have known my plan?
Because it was my plan. I watched her in coalescence, saved her in the aquifers, guided her through battle. This entire time, you've played into my hand.
It's a pity she won't live to see me kill you.
Yeah, rip run. Whatever. Doesn't matter, still world record. Okay, I'm stuck in the air, that's cool. I love being stuck in the air. One of my favorite pastimes.
Dolos, you were Cain? You were with me the whole time.
I am
Welp.
not my brother. I don't turn people into puppets. Not when they're so suggestible and malleable. Why control when they can formulate their own thoughts? Go. Destroy the heart.
I will break you, rip you from her grasp.
Taylor found us easily. All it took was for the doctor to create the disturbance. And Deimos thought he'd manipulated Salim. I had my fun watching my brother play with his toys, but I was bored. It was time to go home.
You let him destroy humanity.
Oh, relax. Humanity will be just fine. Without Deimos, Bishop's cure will work. Humanity will return to its boring, uninteresting self. Don't you worry your little head.
Okay, last part. Yo, what's up, Ren?
You know, even if you kill Deimos, you can't go home. The gateway to Earth is sealed. You're trapped here. I hope that's not inconvenient.
If killing fucker means damnation here, I'll take it.
Oh, I think you
Yo, what's up,
and I will
Go-Go?
get along just fine.
I'm doing good. No, this is a different mode, Ren. It's a different story. So this is world record. Oh, I'm not shooting the mines.
After you kill me, who's next? Our father? The king on his fiery throne? Cronus, Proteus, and Hybris, Chiron? The four brothers of the Great Sea, the mirrors of Perseus. Where does it end? Will you kill all of Malum over that thing, that human?
It's a different story, which has the... It has an other level order, and there's like a whole different story, but the same... They're the same levels in a different order and a different story put it in.
Deimos did exactly as I had hoped. I knew, given the chance, he'd turn all of humanity into his army. Only then could I take him home.
Yeah, because they're the same missions, they're just in a different order, so I just put them in a different order and the times were kept.
You know he's not wrong. You are strong. Stronger than any human I've seen. You force yourself to carry the weight of the world. You use it. It motivates you. You're driven by the need to do better, to improve on what you once were. What's more human than that? The drive to do better, to be better.
I won't let you do this. We're not finished.
She's burned your hearts. You're already weakening. Once she destroys your soul, it will be complete.
What choice do you have, Deimos? This is the world you made for yourself.
I cannot be defeated. I won't be undone. I cannot. Why won't you just die?
This is your chance. Let's see what a mortal can do.
It's a different start option, it's like a whole different mode. It's called Nightmares and it's about the zombie apocalypse on Earth.
Deimos, demigod of dread and terror.
Oh yeah? How's this for fucking horrifying? Wait, this is Zurich. You said I couldn't come back to Earth.
Right now, we've got bigger problems.
Why? Because we killed your brother? Heir to the throne of Malum?
We've thrown this universe into anarchy. Demigods, sirens, titans, deities alike will go to war.
Let them come.
I like the sound of that. So, what's the plan, partner?
We kill every last one of these motherfuckers.
Chick. Got him! How did I get a round number again? Oh